Hey nerds, join us on Discord and hit that subscribe button.
Greetings. I'm Solana.
Wilkes.
Koken.
Kane.
Andrea.
And I'm your DM, Shane. Welcome to Venture Forth. When last we met, the party descended below the quarry on Boworth Island, deep beneath the surface, below the Underdark, and into Lochain's path, capital P, baby. Surviving the treacherous journey through this interplanar tunnel, you arrived at a temple of sorts, carved into the walls and animated by a mysterious blue spark, maybe not so mysterious with a natural 20 insight check.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ. The temple laid out the ascension and fall of the gods of malice. Soon you found what may be the very chamber in which 5 mortals ascended to godhood in the era of renewal. Now, however, they sit wrapped in black stone beneath this ancient darkness. Raimsa. Kane, you have just plucked the heart from Osregor's obsidian effigy. And as this is taking place, the chants of the name of this thing, this entity, Raimsa, have crescendoed, and the world around you has become a sea of roiling flesh and teeth and eyes.
Just bad stuff.
Stuff that you don't want.
All the good stuff. We got all the good stuff right here.
You
we
can
got
feel
eyes.
there's like smaller hands that are coming out of like the gaps in between these other things that are grabbing at you, but there are also these, like, the main thing that you are supported by are like basically hands overlapped with one another. Like you're
floor?
on top of
Sweet.
this sweet sea of skin, of this pale blue skin, and I'm gonna say, actually, I want to know, Kane, what are you doing in this moment as you pluck the heart?
Jeepers.
Man, okay. So the last thing I did, like right before I touched it,
Or if anybody else wants to jump in here, feel free, please. Yeah.
Go ahead. I will just say the thing I did, like right before I touched it, was I said something to myself, and then like that same like kind of silver moonlight came over my eyes, and I lied. I can do it to 3 creatures. I'm gonna do myself, and then I'm gonna do Andrea and Solana.
Okay.
I grabbed the heart.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh no!
What's it gonna be?
Hey, like, and
Kane?
as I pick it up, like it's like it's beating and
Oh, is
Beating in your
it
hand.
bleeding?
How big is it?
yeah. Is it like?
I mean, it's big. It's like the normal size of a Leonin heart. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But it is, as you're holding it, like there is an unnatural black ichor, like
Yeah.
that this is coated in. Like
Around
part of
it.
the thread, like as you grabbed it and pulled it away, like the tension there, the thing that you had to tear away from, was this ichor that was like built
it
into
wasn't
it.
like a vein.
And it's
like,
not. Does that seem separate from the heart? Like, is the heart like red and normal, or is are those like 2 different things? You know what I mean?
My thought was like that was like a vein that was connected to the heart, but you're
Yeah.
you're saying that it's like
It's like a string.
this ichor that
Well,
it's
it's
like
both. It's so there was a vein. There was like the actual anatomy of the heart that was,
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
hanging by,
Yeah.
but then it's coated and like wrapped in this.
And that looks foreign almost. Like
it
something
looks
else.
foreign, but it also does appear to be like embedded, for lack of a better heart. You know, it would be difficult to separate it if that's kind of what you're asking.
yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
sure.
Oy, oy, oy.
Yeah, yeah.
Nothing can go wrong.
I will. So like I take it, and then the room starts to roil.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say, as like given your particular background and
Yeah.
your study, like this thing reeks of the thing that you are trained to fight effectively. The thing that your order exists to protect against is the black ichor element of this.
That.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's very
I could
interesting.
do something crazy.
Dude, it's time. It's crazy time.
Get weird.
We're standing on hands.
Get weird.
Time to go.
I be standing on hands.
Go cray.
Maybe eyes.
No, I can't do that.
You can't.
That would
Go
be
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah,
This
while
is-
Kane is considering this, I would
Yeah.
like everybody to make a wisdom saving
Oh
throw.
my.
What?
I have
Wait.
advantage.
Why you wait so long?
And no, it's okay. It would have happened anyway. It's not Kane's fault. But
So you two
If you
both have
have-
advantage.
Okay. Oh,
and if you here's one thing though.
Wait, do I still have? You said it was.
enhance ability.
Yeah, you still have enhance ability,
That's advantage.
That's checks. That's
not save.
but
Yes.
what I will say,
yeah.
given the nature of what this is,
Okay.
if you have proficiency in wisdom saves, you roll a disadvantage. So those of you who are rolling at advantage,
Oh, I'm a wizard.
Yep.
So if you have
because your normal attunement to this kind of knowledge, this kind of spiritual brain activity, it actually makes you more vulnerable to what is taking
I
place in
send
this
you a
chamber.
message
Yeah.
Oh
about
no.
because depending on what it is, I might have a thing against
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Okay.
So I still get advantage because I wasn't proficient.
Yes, you get advantage. Yeah.
Okay.
And then the other ones you would just be
I
rolling.
just roll straight.
19.
Copy.
19. Okay.
Okay.
Also 19.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm very good at these.
Wisdom.
That's not a good
That's
roll.
not great.
No, you're
So
joking.
if I have a proficiency, it'll be bubbled in, right? So it's not bubbled in, so I don't have proficiency. I roll regular.
You're regular. Yeah. Yeah.
He didn't roll well. What did you roll?
Is that connect?
But plus, do I still get to add my proficiency?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
You just add disadvantage.
Still not great. Total of 12.
I gotta
12.
look this up.
Total of 12 for Kane.
No.
no. Okay.
No, absolutely not. Reroll that.
Oh, no.
I'll use my last chronal shift on that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you will.
For you.
Yeah, you will.
Because she likes it.
24.
Oh!
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Thank you.
Maybe later.
Oh. Okay. Jeez. Do I see you do it?
I think so. I mean,
Hell
you're
yeah.
familiar. You saw it do
Yeah.
it once
And
already.
That's
you
true.
explained that you explained to us what you can do.
Yeah.
You said
Cool.
it, yeah. So.
Yeah. From up where he is. And just smiles gratefully. She's like holding this fucking heart in his hands. I don't know what to do.
All right, so I roll it at disadvantage because I have
But you
proficiency in wisdom.
have advantage from.
I don't.
Oh no,
No,
it's
it's
a,
I
don't.
it's a check, not a.
So I'm
Yep.
disadvantaged.
No!
I have perception. I have
You're
proficiency
disadvantaged.
in
Yeah,
wisdom
because you're,
save.
you're a druid.
All right,
Sorry, I
can
can only have
I have?
one reaction.
Oh no,
Yeah, you
it's
do.
fine.
I only have
I'll
one
roll
reaction.
next time.
Last Bardic.
Oh, baby.
Got it. Okay.
There's a 4 there.
Disadvantage there. Yeah.
Oh, it got worse.
Yeah.
It got worse.
Yeah, I got
You
worse.
said Bardic.
Last Bardic.
Did you do that?
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Roll a
a D8.
Add a D8.
This was a.
Wisdom save.
So that was 14.
Did
14?
you can
Add
add
a
a D8.
Oh, I can.
I gave you my last Bardic.
Oh,
Yeah, she
really?
said as you're
Yeah.
rolling, yeah.
Row.
Rut-row.
What do you say?
Did you roll a 1?
Why did I get a 15?
15.
I think I say, like, steady yourself.
I.
Okay.
I think it helps.
Jazzy. Oh, boy.
Make it
And I
better.
got a 14.
14. Okay. 14, 15,
19.
19, 24, 19. Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay.
It's fine. It's like a 2.
He's not gonna tell us.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Oh no. Okay. Okay, so we don't know.
You don't know.
Do we,
You don't know.
do we feel anything? Do we feel anything?
Not yet.
You feel afraid right now.
Okay, we don't
The-
feel anything from this effect or anything.
Okay.
No.
It's getting to know us better.
Probably.
Fuck. Okay.
What is-
Everyone, what am I doing?
Get
down here.
Get over here.
Yeah, get back over here now.
I will very quickly. I will move. I will dash 70 feet.
Okay.
And like run back. Or actually, I'll just fuck it. I'll just drop, and then like run across the. Is there any way for me to like, without? Because how high up, if I run like down the legs of the statue thing, do I end up with?
And jump to a throne or something?
That possible?
How much movement do you have?
If I dash, I have 70 feet.
70. Yeah, you can make it down.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So yeah, just
Okay, I think I can fix this.
so yeah, I'll just like run down and then jump onto one of the thrones and just, I've got it sort of in my hand, and I'll
As you
run
do this,
over.
as you land around the thrones, you do find that the hands are starting to like grasp over, like completely cover the dais, and the
What
thrones
the
are like
hell?
being obscured from view as this like sea is
Oh.
like just climbing out of from oblivion around you.
Ew.
Yeah.
So the
That's
whole
something.
wall, the whole floor is hands,
Yes.
and the chairs is and
Yes.
the dais is hands.
Well, yeah. Well, the chairs have like vanished.
Got
Basically,
it.
they have
So
like
It's hands.
been consumed. They are sublimated by the rest of this.
Ugh.
When he drops, can I turn around to see if the door's still open?
Well, it wasn't open before, but there was a door.
I thought the way we came in.
Oh, the way you came in?
Yeah.
That is closed.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
closed.
Yeah.
There's doors forward
There's
though. There was
doors
another
forward.
set of doors. So instead of running back to everybody, yeah, I guess I'll just be like,
Because Noodle's over there.
Yeah. I'll-
Noodle's over there. Noodles with
Noodles.
you.
oh right, noodles.
Yeah.
Noodle is on Kane
Okay.
indefinitely.
I'll just
And do
Go.
let's go.
Go.
I'll run.
Yeah.
I'll run.
I'll
Yeah,
run.
I'll just
Yeah.
make everybody.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait till everybody gets close to me because I want everybody to be in my aura.
Yeah. I'm,
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Dash.
All right.
I'll
on it.
dash.
Okay. Kane, can you?
Uh-huh.
Oh no. You hate it. I hate it.
I don't like it.
I've got it in my hand. I don't imagine
Oh, yeah, I don't
carrying
love
this
it.
thing is awesome.
Yeah.
I don't even like it.
I don't want it.
I don't care for it.
Can
Not
you?
Yeah.
Can you tell me what Kane is thinking
Oh.
Oh yeah.
as you make this step? As you make this, like, as everybody gets around you, and you take this step toward the door. What are you thinking?
No.
Does it still smell like blood in here?
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm the thrill is like rising, and I'm trying to stay focused. I'm trying to keep it at bay, but I'm worried about everybody, and I want them all to be close so that I can try to keep them safe. So the fighting to keep everything under control, but also to get everybody out. Those are like the two dominant things.
And when you're looking down at the heart, what is the thought that comes to your brain?
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
God damn.
You want to eat it?
That was good.
But it's like
Rancid.
everything he craves is in one. It's
Brush
in,
some of the black
right
off.
there.
But that's also kind of warring with that, like you said earlier, that like everything that Malachi has taught me to hate too is like also part of like everything that I kind of. It's like yeah, there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Because it's also gross. Like it's
Yeah.
it's
vile.
antithetical to life.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's like that weird desire and revulsion like mixed together. I don't know.
Do I notice the kind of way he's looking at it?
Because
I figured it out.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, she knows what I am.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably. I think his breath's coming quick. Or sorry, my breath is coming really quick, and I'm like kind of like I'm looking at you guys, but I keep like looking at it, and then like yeah.
Ooh.
I'm rushing over. I'm grabbing your face.
Mhm.
With me. With me. And I'm going to cast Prestidigitation along kind of your gorget here, and I'm going to make it smell like flowers.
What kind of save did we decide it was?
It's I think it was wisdom or charisma, one of the two.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a mind-altering effect, kind of.
Yeah. So wisdom probably.
Do it.
Yeah. So go ahead and make a wisdom save.
You have
Alright.
advantage,
I
right?
have advantage,
Come on, baby.
Okay.
but
This one, I'll say you get to keep your advantage because it's not.
It's something about him.
It's something else. Yeah.
Come on, baby.
Because
Come
the
on,
other
baby.
one was something else.
Come on, baby.
2 and a 19
Oh.
for a 27.
Yeah.
Thank God.
So
especially with the gust of the flowers.
So like he's losing it. Like the like I'm starting to like as you guys are coming towards me, he's like he starts to look. I start to look at it.
Kane.
And then I
Kane.
hear Solana say my name, and then Andrel's hands grab me by the face.
Give me
and
the
look
heart.
up. And I just hold it
Yeah,
out.
I'm gonna take it.
And I'll reach up and I'll grab Andrel's hand and squeeze it.
You're good. You're okay. You're okay.
And as you guys begin to move, you find that the hands are crawling up to grab hold of you.
Oh my god.
And so I would like everybody to make effectively a grapple check. So
No, don't say that to me.
it gets either
Let's-
athletics or acrobatics.
Can I
right?
give the help action to Andrel?
No, because you're
Okay.
using your action for this.
Noodle,
Okay.
give me that.
Strength. Where are we at? Strength.
We're not in.
Inish?
Yeah.
No.
Is it strength or dex save?
Acrobatics or athletics.
Acrobatics or athletics? Oh, I have advantage on acrobatics.
It's not
And
terrible.
athletics. Ooh, but acrobatics is played.
God, 17.
17.
Nice. 15.
It's athletics.
15.
Or acrobatics.
9.
No.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. So you do. Wilkes is grappled. As you guys all begin to make, like the rest of you are able to like pull away from the grasp of these things, but yeah, Wilkes does. His legs are grabbed by this as you hear this chanting still.
I reach out my hand and I shake my head and I twist my grasp, and several little clockwork sigils appear around you in a circle, and I teleport you right to my side. I cast Vortex Warp on you. You're not there anymore. You're right next to me.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Again with the poor.
Yeah. As this happens, you see the hands have these mouths opening up on them, and they literally like make this kind of thing as though to like try to take a bite, but they like fall into each other and like skate along.
When
with
I was
other-
down, did I feel them kind of like biting at my clothes?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
They have mouths.
Oh, great.
Yummy.
Let's go.
Can I do something, DM?
Yeah.
Can I try something?
Yeah.
Okay. Like so I reach up, grab Andrel's hand, and then turn and start running, holding on her hand. But I'm gonna reach my hand out, and this like in this place, like from the ceiling, this pale shaft of moonlight comes down. I'm gonna cast Moonbeam
Nice.
in front of us and
Yeah.
like start to push it forward to
Nice.
try to like clear the
Hell
path
yeah.
a little bit. If I can,
Moses.
I don't know if I can do that or not, but
Let's see.
Yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah.
I'll use
could definitely do
Moonbeam
that.
to like and maybe it'll I don't know what it'll
love
do,
it.
but
I love it.
yeah, I will expend one of my few second level spells.
Yeah.
And I'll say because like they just works. Like they're not going to be able to. It's a dex save, right?
It's a con save.
Con
Yeah, it's a
save.
con save, and it does basically anything that like starts its turn in the area just takes 3d10.
Yeah.
2d10
Has
weight,
mouths, so it does eat.
and it's radiant.
So what
damage.
would be what would have been like difficult terrain effectively becomes normal terrain for you guys. You can see the white stone floor underneath these things as they begin to like disintegrate and like roll around on the ground as they're like lit on fire by this radiant burst. And yeah, you guys are all able to make it to the door. The door is resistant to a push. So yeah.
Why would it be open?
I mean, if
You
I don't even slow down.
Yeah.
Barreling
Run
through.
my
Give me
shoulder
that
down.
athletics check.
Yeah, as hard as
and,
I'm gonna hit it as hard as I fucking can.
I would like everybody to make me another wisdom saving.
Oh no.
If you have proficiency in wisdom saves
have
at
to-
disadvantage.
We still, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh, wisdom save.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do
Yeah.
the wisdom save second.
That's gonna be 16.
16.
Okay. 20 for
20.
Kane on the wisdom save.
Going left-handed. Oh damn, maybe I shouldn't have. That's
Now.
gonna be
Now.
a 9.
9. Okay.
Not good.
5.
5.
That's
That's probably
13.
2 spells for
13.
us.
No, it's not good.
Ooh. Oh, okay. Okay.
Did everybody add +3
Uh,
my aura.
From the aura?
16.
from my
16?
aura?
Okay.
Sorry.
Do we all
Eight.
get that?
+3 from my aura.
Yeah.
17.
12. Okay.
19.
Not gonna
Okay.
do it.
yeah, I got
We still don't know what this is.
I'll never tell.
Until I do.
This is amazing.
I mean, to be fair, that 16 could save me versus 13. So
So yeah, you Kane barrels through this door.
I try.
Oh.
I got a 12 total. I rolled a natural 1 for 12 total.
Yeah, you collide with it, but
Yeah.
it doesn't. It like you can hear it like kind of shuddering, but it doesn't quite budge.
I'll help. I'll slash at it.
Oh man.
Try and
Okay.
slash and kick it down.
Yeah.
Koken, dear, can you become something big, maybe?
Oh, well, of course.
Hell yeah. 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 Fuck what I was gonna do.
Become a bear
Do
or
this
some
instead.
crazy shit.
Yeah, I've been thinking about this.
Do it.
I haven't seen you look at the stuff over there.
Yeah, you might want to back up.
All right.
I'll like step on the hands carefully. I was like, fuck you.
Yeah, I'll be just like moving the moonbeam around just behind
Yeah.
us. I'm literally just like, I got it.
Crowd control.
Like turn around, somewhat embarrassed I couldn't get through this door. But yeah, I'll
Hey,
turn
you
it
did
like.
that other one. That's the one that
You
mattered.
did great. You did great on the big one.
But no, yeah, and
Yeah.
just back up, give Koken some space.
Stepping right foot out, left foot out in like a wide stance, grasping my my piece of carapace claw, and raising my hands up to what would normally be the sky. All right, let's do this. And I'm just going to yank my hands down, and as I do, they turn into these huge claws, and looking a lot like direwolf claws, but bigger, but larger, and just stomping them down, forming a massive canine front limb and another massive front limb and two rear, and as I sprout up and up and up into a great wolf.
Hell yeah.
And I just start,
Big sword from his mouth.
and I'm just gonna I'm gonna back up a little, and I'm gonna ram it.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Do it.
Okay. Yeah. Make that that either a raw strength or
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Why not?
Go
Yeah,
dog.
yeah.
Come on,
Because there's
up,
like
go,
I have like no, it would be like raw
I
strength.
think it's raw strength. Yeah, for monster stat blocks.
Better than what I did.
Barely. Well, it is. It's 14.
14.
14.
Come on, the AC of the door.
The
door in whatever the fuck this place is.
And so I'll hit it and just
Yeah.
and just like struggling against
Yeah,
it.
you
just
see
like,
the paws kind of like scraping against the ground. You can see like the scratching into the white stone as these doors begin to groan and slowly grind open.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, as Culkin does succeed on
Boy,
opening
good boy.
this door.
Boy.
And you all,
Pats for the boy.
you see the door opens into a familiar circular magic circle with that the same sort of design on it as the one you used to enter
Okay,
this
go,
place.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Go.
And as you
No.
as you always such a good. As we what, D?
as you go, I would like you to make one more wisdom saving.
Oh, the wisdom save? I'm just gonna roll it.
You know what's
Plus
you know what's
three,
funny
plus
here?
3.
You know what's funny? The wolf is wiser than Culkin.
Okay,
That's funny.
that
You
is
choose
funny.
one.
Actually,
better,
it's
right?
close. No, it's not. Culkin is, but it's barely. Yeah, I had to choose. How'd you do?
Nice. 18.
Cruising.
Nat 20.
Hey.
Nice.
8. All right.
Wisdom save plus 3.
This is plus 3.
13.
13. Okay.
Didn't love that answer.
Oh wait. So is this disadvantage? So wait, how does that work?
For the dog.
He doesn't
Yeah.
have proficiency.
Yeah,
I'll
but-
just say it's. Well,
You keep your mind.
So the
your
wolf.
mental
So
stat.
I
You
so
keep
I
your
can
mental
choose
stats.
the better stat.
Yeah.
Culkin has the better stat, so I would say it'd probably be a disadvantage.
Yeah, I think that's.
Yeah.
I also would imagine it's like
Yeah.
you change your intelligence, like you don't forget your memory.
No,
You-
you,
you
still have
also-
your
You would still have
wisdom.
your path.
You
your
also
proficiency.
you have your mind.
You retain all your skill proficiencies in addition to gaining those of the creature. in wild shape.
okay, so you get
Right.
proficiency.
Yeah, all your proficiencies are
That
retained.
makes sense. That makes sense.
Hey, that's good though.
Still worked out good.
That's
Still
good,
worked out
though.
good. So it ends up being. I meant to what?
Nothing. We're talking about our.
Oh, 19, 20, 22.
Okay. Okay. Good to know.
dice.
You guys successfully teleport with this portal, and you find yourselves back in the chamber below the surface, like just outside of where that the original circle was.
I have the heart.
All right, no more fucking portals. You know, we want to go on the elevator.
I'm going to when you say that, I'll just like a chattering bark, like.
Yeah, no portals. You're free. All right, yeah, he's in agreement.
The lift.
Oh wait, and at that point, I will tap one paw.
Oh yeah! Let's free us.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah.
Good
Great wolves
callback.
actually do understand common.
Cool.
Don't speak.
Okay, Grey Wolves.
Just scritches.
Oh, smart.
Yeah, my hands are full, but I'm scritching in spirit.
Marius. Right, Marius? It's Marius, yeah?
Marius.
What do you think of all this? We just got a lot of information, but you've been here for years. And you said you don't even think this thing will help.
Yeah.
But we've seen the kind of damage it could potentially do.
That was kind of startling, yeah.
I mean, what happens if we give this to him and he consumes it or puts it in something? Does that make it a god immediately?
I don't know. I couldn't make too much sense of those pictograms down there, but I think it would take more than that to become a god.
Inside check on Marius.
On your hubby?
But
Yeah.
an inside check.
Just worried about him.
Worried about him lying to you
I was
again?
worried that something happened to him.
Mm-hmm.
I get advantage because it's a wisdom.
Sure. Okay.
Okay. So, insight, 19. Plus 3. 22?
That's saving throws, not
yeah,
skills.
so just 19. 19.
19. Seems normal.
Okay. I don't believe you, but okay.
We very much would like to get that memory crystal, but I don't know if it's the right cost.
I would like that memory crystal more than anyone else, I assure you, but we cannot possibly.
Marius, do you know where the crystal is? Memory crystal that he showed us. It was an illusion, but
Said it was hidden somewhere.
somewhere. It's got to be in that house, right?
I've never seen where he stashes it when he uses it.
Where does he... Do you know where he uses it?
Yeah, it's his study or his
He's
private quarters.
He's very private about it. I've tried to peek. I assume he puts it somewhere extra-dimensional.
How do we access? Does anyone know how to access stuff like that? I mean,
Well-
I've been through enough of them today. I feel like I might have an idea, but I'm coming up empty here.
If we were able to potentially triangulate its location, would you be able to access it?
Well, it depends if it's extraplanar. Ordinary divination spells won't be able to pierce that.
Can we track where like a pocket dimension is or something like that?
I could have typically, a lot of pocket dimensions either have an anchor point, which you have to access. For example, someone's mansion that you could step into that's extraplanar has to have an anchor point. It has to have a way in which you can access it. So we're looking for something like a circle or a door, or even something as mundane as a bag, like a bag of holding is an extra dimensional space.
There's a way to tell if it's a normal bag or a special
Detect
dimension
magic,
bag?
yes. Then hypothetically, I'd be able to dispel it.
What if we don't bring this to him? We are potentially condemning his daughter.
Do you really think he's going to use this to help his daughter?
Marius.
Tap the pause. Yes,
What?
you do.
I think he's sincere in that interest. But, well, when I was in my other form, I felt a compulsion to dig, to come here. And all the time that I've been here, more and more creatures like me have amassed here, bringing with them pieces. I wonder if that compulsion also motivates Vator.
Huh.
DM, when I was holding it,
Yeah.
you said it felt like it feels I don't want to say like desecrated in the way that like, unholy ground is, but it felt like fundamentally just not good.
Yeah.
For lack of a better word, I suppose. The order that I'm a part of is very secretive, but it is our directive to prevent the types of things we just saw from interfering with life here on this plane, and Kane looks at it,
I kind of like.
yeah, and I'll say in that, and I look at it, and I take a step back away from it. There's something about it. It's not. I don't think it's supposed to be here.
Can I try and smell it? Just
Sure. What are you trying to ascertain by smelling it?
as a wolf. Like, would I eat this? Like, does it
yeah.
smell
like
right?
rancid?
Does it smell right? Does it smell wrong?
Yeah.
Does it smell natural? Like, what is it?
That's cool.
You guys are. Oh, don't make me do it. Okay. Yeah. Make a perception check. I think probably at advantage.
At
right?
advantage.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
He smells it.
Oh, you are bit. Yeah, keen senses. That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
What a cool use of that. That's good. That's good. Onomas, you never know.
Never know.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So that is a 21.
It doesn't smell good. It smells euphoric.
Euphoric.
You want to eat. Like by the time the scent enters your nose, it is very tantalizing.
So
you as Culkin have a sense still, like you're not like dispossessed of your mind, but if you're like checking for if it smells edible, very much so.
So I think this plays out. This giant nostril comes over to smell it, and you have to hold it because it almost gets inhaled.
Yeah, I think when when you see a dog kind of what they're about to do, I'm like
and it's just an inhale, and the eyes narrow. My eyes narrow, and there is a snarl and a growl. But the same moment, I push back and pat my left foot twice.
Okay, and I
Left front forepaw.
am also part of an organization that our morals are.
As are mine.
But I don't care one way or another what happens to this heart. It's not
Wilkes, as
important.
you say that, the heart needs to get to Osregor.
Oh no.
I mean,
wait, you
But-
just hear that in your mind?
You don't hear anything. It's just true. It's just
it
you
probably
have to.
would be all right if we brought it to him. I mean, we can talk to the guy first. I mean,
Do you think that's wise?
I mean, we really need that crystal, and this is the way to get it. And I think if we give him the heart, then we'll get what we need.
I truly, I would advise against it. We all saw how I wanted the same thing, and it did not end well for me.
Wilkes, now that you think about it, you could deliver it straight to the sort of monolith that's being
I mean,
constructed.
we might not even have to give it to him. I mean, you saw what they were building out there. We can just put it right in there.
Listen, I enjoyed us quite a bit in life, but I feel as though based off of what we saw today, that's not an advisable
Yeah, but that's where
course
the
of
heart's
action.
supposed to go.
That is correct. However, I do not think it is advisable we put it back there.
I mean, how would you even know? You don't even have a heart.
Wilkes.
Just saying. They're building it for a reason, and I think we should follow it.
This is weird. Can't like. Huh. I'm gonna divine sense.
Yeah, do divine sense. Like I've known Wilkes for a long time. This doesn't sound like Wilkes, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Wilkes has never been known to vehemently defend anything.
Yeah.
Never.
Except the job. Like the only thing you've heard Wilkes have this much enthusiasm about is the job getting. Yeah.
So I think we.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is divine sense?
It's
first of all.
It's so cracked.
Detect good and evil until the end of your turn. You can sense anything affected by the hollow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. Yeah, that's what I do. Just the silver comes over the eyes.
Yeah. I mean, the heart is celestial. And what else does it give you?
Fiend.
Anything
undead.
within 60 feet.
And then
fiend or
it's
undead.
It's up to you. It said affected by the hollow spell or know the location of any creature. As an action, you can detect good and evil.
Can I pop a detect magic?
You can, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, we're all.
We can do anything.
No, you guys can. Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
We're in a game.
Yeah.
I think just very surreptitiously at my side, I'm kind of making the somatics and trying to hide that I'm casting detect magic.
Okay. Okay.
And here's another question.
Okay.
Did I held the heart? Did it? And it was seeming to affect me, right? Like.
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
I felt some kind of influence.
Yeah.
I'm pretty buttoned up, but
yeah.
So I know it can affect us in some way. I just don't know how exactly yet.
Yeah. Well, and more so.
And in the room, when all of those, did I feel anything? Any?
You know that was a harrowing, bizarre, otherworldly experience.
Yeah.
You don't really know what you were saving against.
Right. That's the thing.
That's what I'm. Yeah.
And Wilkes doesn't look any different other than just being. I mean, he's always prickly, but.
Yeah.
The fact that he's so vehemently defending returning it to a corpse doesn't feel like a natural course of action.
You know him best of anybody.
Yeah. Wilkes, what's going on?
Well, I mean, that's where it's supposed to go. So, I feel it. In my heart. Yeah. We're supposed to take it there, and we're supposed to put it in the statue.
Why?
That's where it belongs, Kane.
You all right?
Of course.
What did you feel in there?
I mean, it was very, very weird, but what, in where all the hands were?
Yes.
I mean, don't want to go back. That's what you mean. But we got what we need.
And you want to return it, not to Vator, but to Elbor?
Yes.
I'm gonna.
But if we return it to Asragor, then all our problems will be solved. It'll be fixed. It'll be better.
All right. I'm gonna walk over slowly. I'm not aggressively. That's what you want to do, Wilkes.
It seems like the old gods and the new gods fighting is causing these portals to open, that there's just been so much disarray in the last 30 years, and maybe what you need is another god. Maybe a god that's stronger and has their priorities in order, can actually take a stand.
I don't know much about the gods, but I just know they're not doing a fucking good job.
Oh, now you sound like me.
And maybe this one will be different.
And I'll go up to Wilkes, and I'll put my hand on his shoulder. That's what you want.
With all my heart.
And I'll squeeze his shoulder. I'm going to cast protection from evil and good on him.
Oh.
The little pendant on my chest, just like kind of faintly, like almost like a shaft of moonlight crosses the face. It just kind of like, and I'm going to cast protection from evil and good. So the protection grants, so until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures, aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. The protection grants several benefits. Creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. The target also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target has advantage on any new saving throw against the relevant effect. Don't know if it does anything.
There's some interesting words in there.
Yeah. It's a good spell.
It is a good spell.
I hate the word willing.
The word willing is very interesting.
Hate the word willing.
It's very interesting.
Hate that
Is
word.
he that?
Frickin' frack.
Ruh-roh.
Am I willing to understand that you're
Or
casting
willing
a spell?
to let him, because it says you cast it on a willing.
me.
Is you is or is you ain't?
Willing participant.
No, you're not. You're not willing.
No.
So how does this happen? Then I
Just-
feel him casting a spell.
Yeah, you can see that he's casting a spell. He's doing an incantation. Is it verbal components?
Let me see. An action touch, verbal somatic material.
Yeah, so like
I have
very
to whisper. I like
visibly casting a spell
Yeah.
on you.
I'll smack the hand, push him away. What the hell are you doing?
something wrong with you, friend.
Now, there's something right with me. There's something wrong with y'all.
I think I understand. You want to... I understand your mission. You want to return it because the new gods, they're insufficient.
Of course.
And if we were to return it, they'd try to stop us.
Of course. Old gods are insufficient too. This is the god.
Well, then, if you were to return it, you'd need some protection, no? From those gods.
Well, I have you here. I mean, you guys can protect me,
Yes,
all
but
right?
I believe that's what our compatriot was attempting to do. To protect you from them.
You could have just said that. I don't know why you did.
Exactly. I think it was done without thought.
All right.
Sorry, Wilkes. My apologies. I just assumed that I didn't mean to offend.
Yeah.
But if you'd like some additional help, I mean, we can go with you upstairs, and we can do so. But I mean,
right up there. We put it.
Yes.
perhaps you should be the one to do it.
Solve a lot of problems.
And we're still not certain of how this might affect you, so I was just trying to grant you a measure of temporary protection.
I didn't really see any dangers up there. I mean,
I mean, we have to assume that the gods will not take
to
it
be honest,
kindly.
I would feel a lot more comfortable if I could hold the heart.
Certainly.
Because I don't really know what Solana's thinking of doing with it now.
Well, then let's instate the protections first so that you may
Yeah.
hold it.
I don't need a protection.
Well,
The new gods? And old?
if, as you say, they are insufficient, perhaps they might try to influence you. After all, well, Eldoria's, we know some of us have an affiliation.
Right.
We
Should
don't
I
know if
even
they-
trust y'all?
Well,
You
I
know
don't know
I've
if they're
killed,
trying to interfere or not.
I've killed them once. I would
It
do
is
again.
true. I kind of trust you to do.
Of course. I don't have the same protective magics, but I was messaging with King. I can do so in our heads, and
Right.
at risk of stating it out loud, where the gods could hear, we're in agreement if you'd like to accept the protection.
Just trying to help, friend.
So, if everybody could make a persuasion check on Wilkes as far as the casting of the protection from good and evil spell.
Okay. So
Yeah.
what do I roll?
I think I will set a DC.
Okay. and
It's
just-
probably how we'll handle it.
I guess so. Then I guess we get to the point where it's kind of just like, I guess it couldn't hurt, maybe, and then we'll see what they say. I guess.
Mhm. Well, how the
the roll
this
goes?
argument is
Yeah.
prevailing over you.
Okay. Are we rolling separate?
Good over here.
We're good over here.
Good over here.
We're good over here.
Legible dice.
That's a 16.
Okay.
24?
Okay.
27.
I'm a wolf. Am I?
I love that. I was literally thinking.
I'm a wolf.
That's really fucking funny.
It goes like this.
Yeah. Right.
Just pawn
Or he
twice,
goes-
pawn once.
I feel like dogs have advantage on persuasion.
Yeah.
So, Wilkes, these people, I mean, freaking Andrell, you're like, what am I even talking to here exactly? Like, how is that?
Right.
How am I even supposed to
roll
take
first.
that seriously? And Kane seems like a okay guy, but he's pretty posh, and that gives you great distrust. Solana, you've known Solana a long time, and there's just a flicker where your sense of self becomes present, and that this compulsion fades just a little bit, and you think, maybe I'm not so sure of myself. You have just that moment.
I think I say, are you ready for anything?
Anything and always, yeah.
I think you should take Kane up on his blessing.
No funny business.
Mm-mm.
You sure? All right. I mean, go ahead. Slowly.
I will very slowly walk over,
You
Put my hand
are
same place
a
on the
willing
shoulder.
creature for the intensive
Okay.
spell.
and I will cast protection from evil and good.
work? Oh, God.
All this and then nothing.
Nothing else. I just freaking
Right?
The face.
I'm gonna say, make that save at advantage.
Oh.
And I'm literally 5 feet in front of you. So
Wait, so I get your aura.
You got
Can you
the
give me
aura.
your aura?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah. Because if like Kane knows that if it's gonna be a will thing to overcome whatever this
Come
is.
on.
So do I just roll my normal dice, or do I try this dice that's been rolling bad? I should do this in the mic. Should I
And
try my normal dice that I've always rolled forever, or should I try this new dice that's not been doing too hot?
Do you want to borrow one of mine?
I mean, you are the one that can.
You know how Shane.
So I should roll one of yours and one of mine.
Yeah.
Okay, which one of these should I roll?
I think the one that was in timeout. I think he wants.
I'm out one.
I
I
think he
have
wants.
so
he
few
wants
spells.
to
spells. I'm
redeem-
like, do I burn?
Should I roll them
Do a
separate?
good
Bless
job.
on this. You know. what?
Oh,
Yeah.
No,
wait.
just tell them.
You do a good job. Okay, you're trying to tell a story here. Okay.
And then this is a problem. We got to fix it. I'm gonna cast bless.
It's an
Okay.
additional D4.
That
right?
doesn't. I'm willing for the protection. Bless. I'm probably fine with too.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a
cool.
that's a D4 add, right?
D4.
It's yeah.
Okay. All right.
You got this.
Should I roll separately?
Roll them at the same time.
Oh
Same time.
shit! I'm gonna roll on everything.
Oh,
Oh.
the big rolls.
Come on.
Oh,
What did I tell you?
wait, what is it?
It's
3.
+3 for my
From the
aura.
Yeah. So I got. 20, but do I add anything else?
Nope. Just
Okay,
the
so I
D4.
rolled 18, 19, 20, 21. But is it a charisma save or something?
Wisdom.
It's wisdom.
So I have my wisdom save.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. So 23.
23.
Yeah.
Wilkes, you become dispossessed of the notion that the heart has to go to Osregor's body.
Oh.
I'm taking you back. You were almost bad.
Why are you all looking at me?
Wilkes, were you with us just now?
Yeah, in and out.
Why do you still believe the heart should go to Osregor?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it is kind of weird to put it in that thing, right?
Mhm, It is weird.
Very
strange.
Oh, I was
strange.
thinking
I don't know why either.
that. I was actually thinking we should maybe destroy it.
That's a great
I
idea.
also think we should destroy it.
I don't know why.
It's all right. It's all right.
I'm
Come
gonna
back
sit,
with
I'm gonna
us
sit
now.
down.
Yeah, sit down.
I just like I squeeze your shoulder reassuringly.
Mm-hmm.
Glad to have you.
Yeah,
glad
I
to have
rub
you
your
with
back.
us.
Yeah. Ugh. I think it's the portals, honestly.
It must be the portals. It must be the portals.
Traveling and whatever the hell else has happened down in this godforsaken fucking hole.
So we have 3 for destroy it.
Or I mean, actually.
No.
you know what?
You're right, Wilkes. You're right.
I think getting rid of it, but I still do want that crystal.
I do too.
I
but-
So-
definitely do as well.
But I mean,
God, this thing is, it's too powerful to have just a muck in our world.
anyone gets their hands on that, I mean, Just thinking about it too much made me say some weird shit. Can we destroy it?
I think we have to try, considering the compulsion you were just under and the compulsion that we assume.
I pull an arrow out, and I'm just going to go over to her, and I'm just going to... On me. And I take the arrow, and I kind of clink it on my head. I know that sounded weird. Anyway, and I'm going to try and drag the arrowhead along the heart to see if it cuts it and makes it, like, damages it and makes it bleed.
The flesh, like, bows to the arrow's touch. Bows. But it is though you are dragging it across hard stone.
I can squeeze it.
When you apply pressure, again, like you can feel like the heart is beating and you can feel that compression, but then it hits a point where it
won't break.
There's elasticity to it. It is resistant to you.
How do you kill a celestial?
Roll Arcana for
I mean,
yeah. What are you hoping to ascertain?
Oh baby, that's a 31.
What are you
Natural 20 for
rolling
31.
Arcana for?
Pretty.
What is this? What is this thing? Because I feel like I might know something because I had shit to do with this.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to discern how this came to be and why.
While you think.
Yeah, no, I have something for that.
Oh, you do?
But go ahead. What did you have?
I just want to... Maybe the only way to destroy it is to consume it.
Sorry. Poker face.
Yeah.
Andreo.
Yeah.
31.
Sorry. I have expertise.
You do, yeah.
Andrel in some languages translates to 31.
That's true,
Yeah.
Brilliant. So, your memory, Swiss cheese as it is, you recall the night before you stopped going on the path. The night that you stopped going on the path. You and Lakayin had a fight. And you can barely remember it. And your like foremost memory of it is that it was a silly thing to fight over. And that you're glad that it ended the way it did. But the fight began because you interacted with a being. And that being was called Raimsa. And when you interacted with this being, it didn't communicate with language or thoughts. It communicated with hunger. And it wasn't hungry, it was hunger. And you understood through a very brief interaction with this thing, with its face pressed up against the glass of the juncture, that it would give you power if it could have some place in Elbor. If you could give it a place in Elbor. All you had to do was siphon some of its flesh into your own.
Cool. I made a really good decision. That's fine.
Wow. That's not foreboding at all.
And if we're not to consume it, it was hidden in multiple different dimensions, and we got to it and took it. So how the hell do we even hide it?
Andrew?
Well, so do you recall when you were taking the heart, the chant?
I heard it.
It was more of a... It's always polite to introduce yourself to new people. That is not obviously entirely humanoid anymore. The flesh isn't. It's perhaps combined with facets of that very nice eldritch horror that you so kindly introduced itself to you when you took the heart. And perhaps everyone is somewhat infused with its essence and flesh. Maybe.
So Rahimsa
Rahim, sir, yes.
is a thing.
Yes, and unfortunately, it ordinarily should not be, in this plane or particular corner of existence, aka Elbor. But I perhaps made a decision that maybe it should have a place here.
Who decided that?
Maybe me.
Oh, you decided that.
Yeah, it was me.
You were your
That it
or your
needed-
prime.
Not me. Well, not
The
me,
prime,
the other
the prime.
me. You know what? Let's say
So it is-
evil me and regular me.
All right, that's fair.
Great.
So Evil You decided that this thing needs to have a place here in our world.
To get power and become unto a god, yes.
Does Rhaegor consume it? Is that how he became a god?
I don't know what else did. That was kind of past my purview of
Interesting.
involved in the situation. But that's my little update for you as I rummage through the dregs of my memory.
If we...
We can't destroy it.
No, we can't. We can't allow it to be consumed. Because even if it is and we try to kill whatever consumes it, presumably, we will have a very difficult time doing that.
Would it even work on me?
Could you even consume it?
I don't know. Be easier to kill than the rest of you.
Unless it turns you into something else. What
I don't
about
know.
that void they talked about? What if we throw it into that? Where they all threw the other ones, right? Or whatever.
I don't know. We can't destroy it.
No.
We can't consume it.
No.
We can't hide it.
No. Are there any planes that are severed?
Well,
Planes onto themselves?
Can we send it back to wherever it came from?
we perhaps could manage that. And in all technicalities, demi-planes are closed to any who do not construct them themselves.
Marius, have you ever constructed a plane before?
No, but I've always wanted to try.
Could we perhaps
Try today.
maybe make one now? The secret would be buried with us.
Wait, let the dog
No
cook.
one would access it.
Uh-huh. We
would
make a demi-plane and just
Put it in there.
put it in there.
But wasn't it in like a different dimension?
But if no one knows where it is, how would they find it? If it's something of our own creation, known only to us.
Right. And if the planes are oscillating and crossing over within another, these are technically able to be charted like stars and their cycles and the cycles of the planets. Now, if we can track those and the tracking of the planes' oscillations can technically be notated, then we need something outside of those notations, a demi-plane which exists beyond those limitations and entirely separated from them.
But can those oscillations still hit the demi-plane, or is the demi-plane too far away for that?
Well, it depends. I mean, Lakain figured out how to make a demi-plane travel predictably, but that's, I mean...
I'm sorry you got the worst part of the research, duo.
That's all right. Even your most fundamental explorations have pretty much broken my entire understanding of science and magic open.
I
So,
appreciate that. Thank you. That was my college thesis.
How would we go about doing this?
well,
It feels like it would make sense, correct?
yeah.
If no one knows where it is, no one can find it.
I don't know how
If it's not
demi.
charted or if the path is not aware of it,
Right.
it would be safe.
Are there still? You said anchor points to planes. So would there be an anchor point?
We would know what it is.
So would if we did it here, would it start the anchor point here? Like, should move this? We should probably take this to the middle of the ocean and start the demi-plane there. So doesn't that make any sense?
Well, no,
does
we
make sense.
absolutely could. Fundamentally, we could either tie an anchor point to a location or an anchor point to an object. Many castings of spells which create demi-planes are actually used with repeat components. That way, the entry can be in a different location, but it still remains the same anchor point to the same.
So we could potentially use the object to make it the demi-plane and then hide that object.
Affirmative.
Mm-hmm.
Do we risk passing this burden on to someone else?
Well,
Are we
Would
kicking the
anyone-
proverbial can down the road just
Well, are
for someone else
demiplanes-
to deal with?
Are there anyone in the demiplane? I'm assuming this is like a pocket dimension. Like there's nothing there
Correct.
except for this heart.
It is a bit fun exploring pocket dimensions because if you put two within each other, they actually implode. It's incredibly destructive. So we could go into the middle of the ocean, put this into a bag of holding, put that bag of holding with the heart in it into another bag of holding, and watch the entire thing explode. But that's less
That might send it somewhere.
affirmative.
But the demiplane locks it away in its own.
Right. And we could perhaps destroy the anchor point.
Or at least just hide it at the bottom of the ocean.
And release the heart into the astral sea somewhere.
But then what if someone in the astral sea finds it?
Okay, well then.
And then, I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I had a little bit of a weird interaction with it. So who's to say what they do once they find it?
Right.
They consume it there and there.
So also, if we are constructing a demiplane, I do wager anti-divination wards would be very, very welcome in that space.
Which are we equipped to do that?
If I were at my full strength, I would be.
Yeah.
Kind of limited down here.
Even with my knowledge, the spellcraft necessary for such a thing is
Beyond us.
Would we be able to
Indeed.
get Veta to agree?
We risk... If we bring the heart to him, we risk him attempting to take it from us.
Well,
Which
no, we just,
he'll have to get through us.
Andrel, you are a more practiced arcanist than me. Solana, you as well. Did you get any estimation of his abilities? Do you think we could handle him?
yeah.
He's a very powerful wizard, but there are 7 of us?
My petty grievances aside, and
6, sorry.
my estimation of his abilities, I cannot attribute to the fact that it took him, 600 years to do what I did in, 25, whatever. Pathetic as that is, he did seem incredibly accomplished, and I will say that fighting a wizard in their domain is, as I've said before, not advisable necessarily.
Less than ideal.
But if we convey what we've learned,
If you casted that spell on him, perhaps.
if he can be convinced.
Well, Marius, he hasn't seen you. What if you keep the heart? We go in, talk to him. We don't even have it. And he doesn't know you exist, so
Right.
we don't know where you go.
Are we willing to gamble? Father's love for his daughter against whatever unknown this thing may bring.
What's our other choice?
we don't have one. We need to get him on our side.
So either that or we try and incorporate the crew or your collection.
This thing
You've-
is too
But
dangerous.
I feel like the more eyes we have on this, sketchier
The
it's
more dangerous it
Having a
gets.
powerful
And-
wizard on our side who agrees that this is dangerous may help us to seal it away once and for
We're
all.
also kind of off in the middle of nowhere right now. I don't really want to bring this back to the mainland.
And just planning for contingencies. If he disagrees and tries to murder all of us, are we prepared to do whatever is necessary?
Of course.
I almost shot him just in the beginning of this. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think I'd be just fine with that.
Absolutely.
Good.
Shall we?
Vulcan, I know you can understand us.
Yes.
Sorry, big
Yes,
man.
2 for no.
Yeah.
I'll say, yeah, sorry, big man. And
Yeah.
pat the elbow. Probably, maybe as tall as I can reach.
In a single paw. Agree.
Maybe we can still help the daughter.
Thank you.
We can look at.
Perhaps.
You seem to be a quite accomplished whatever you are. Maybe you have ways to heal.
Yes.
The anemone flowers.
Hmm.
Where do we get those?
We have a few. You have them
They
from
are
the crown.
all over.
Yeah, they're
this-
everywhere on the
it's
land
everywhere here.
All right. Well, I mean,
I-
surely he's tried those before, right, Mary?
Yes, yeah. I tried them myself as well.
Mm.
Well, at least we have them.
Our condition is unique.
Maybe that's an answer. Maybe we can figure out how to save the daughter. What other information do you have? Maybe we can come with a cure. He won't need the heart, and he won't be compelled to take it.
I think he's tried pretty much everything. We brought
Vator's-
him here.
Vator's daughter was born in the waste. My understanding is that it's a place so soaked in the the fallout, the magical fallout of the destruction of Primordia, that it can leave scars. It can change things fundamentally. It's Vator's suspicion, and I believe him to be correct, that is the source of
Haven't I?
problem.
Again,
Say it.
referring to y'all, what Lox did to you, can that be done to her?
What in particular?
Would you call it a simulacrum?
I did it to the version of me.
Evil Andra did it to
Right.
normal
Well, if that-
Andra.
Normal Andra. Yes.
If that's done, does the illness carry over, or would that
Well,
just
no,
become...
it's not a it wouldn't truly. So, okay, I'm going to have a breakdown about this, but I don't have a soul. It's a problem for later me to examine. But it.
I wouldn't be so hard on yourself. I think you can.
No, I know. I literally don't have a soul.
Well, but I think
Well,
that
your
there might
acting
be
is very
more
good
to it
then.
than you're saying.
Yes.
Sorry. There's
No,
something.
no, don't apologize, Marius. You're correct.
But the beings that are created via the simulacrum spell, I'm just made of snow. I have the memories of the one who made me, and the behaviors that the one who made me wishes me to personify. But that is it. It would be a husk. I'm, for all intents and purposes, a automated puppet.
You're so much more than that.
I appreciate that, but I'm just.
I understand. I
So we
just
don't
want
think-
you to hear it.
He'll take that offer? I mean, it's
I doubt he would.
compromise, but
I doubt he would. I don't
I
think he's at a...
mean,
I'm assuming he's been around Elbor even before this, trying to find an answer.
Our best shot is to try and convince him of the danger.
Yeah, but I think that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to figure out what we're going to convince him, because right now we have nothing.
I could tell him exactly what happened. I was in the same position as him, and look at what happened to me.
Okay. So we just think he's, I don't know, man. He's going to give up his daughter just because of this?
We have to try something. We need his help. We are not powerful enough to... Unless... I don't know, but we need to create a space where this thing will be safe
I think
from
it's worth a try.
access.
yeah.
Well, if it doesn't work, and he tries to murder us, we will just have to murder him back.
Correct.
I don't really have a problem with that. I
Okay.
just want to make sure he doesn't win
Mm-hmm.
Will,
or get the heart, really.
Yes.
If we fail, we all know the price.
Yes.
If we fail, Marius runs
Yes.
with the heart and finds another option.
Okay.
is what?
I don't really like that plan.
No, it's okay. When we get there, I can construct a small space for you to stay in that won't be detectable, as you keep the heart.
Okay.
Are you familiar with the spell rope trick?
I'm disinclined to let Solana out of my sight.
Okay, well, I'm going to make you a really comfortable little clubhouse, and we want to make sure that the heart doesn't. We can't just put the heart in.
If you're gonna fight a wizard,
Well,
I'm gonna fight a wizard.
Okay, well then I will put the heart in the rope trick with my familiar.
I was going to say.
Great. So
Oh,
That's fine with me.
That's fine.
yeah,
Okay.
that works.
okay, as long as it'll work. I don't want anything to go wrong. I'm very.
I understand.
I also, I think it's worth stating, Vador is a shell of himself. There's a reason he wasn't able to go down into the path himself.
It's too weak.
Yeah, I've barely seen him leave that house. He's been trying to cure his daughter for 100 years. He's been here for 50 of those.
So, we're resolved.
Yes.
We try to convince him to help.
Yes.
Destroy the heart. Find another way to cure his daughter.
Yes.
If he refuses,
We'll see what happens next.
we do what needs to be done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm gonna give the heart to you.
Okay. That's fine. Okay. It's my last second level. That's fine.
Mm-hmm. Marius makes a little bit of a joke about offering for you to get on the elevator like he did when he was a goat man.
I like grab him and like drag him and everything.
And
Like you guys do go up.
Hey, whoa.
Come on, look at the next one. Jesus Christ.
How big is the elevator?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering like.
Yeah, not big enough for you, man. How you're huge?
Huge.
Yeah. And
Drop
not
it.
big enough
I'm
for
huge.
everyone else and you, unless they all. I guess
Is
we
that
could
your
all
last-
climb on top of you.
Is that your last one?
It's not my last one.
Oh, then
but
No, save it.
I might.
There is a. I mean, you could take the long way.
You can ride up the spiral or run up the spiral.
That's a lot. How long did we go for?
Yeah,
It was wild.
It's a
long way.
Yeah.
A long
What if we
way.
all just get on the uppy dog? We all climb on top of
Wait,
the uppy dog,
well-
and the uppy dog gets into the elevator.
No. Oh, you. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Anyway.
Dang.
I'll
Dang.
Dang.
This is hard. Logistics.
logistics.
Logistics, the things you don't account for.
Logistics. How big is that elevator?
How big is that thing, man?
Yeah. I'll,
Narrow.
what were you gonna say?
I picked like the most useless spells
I'm
for
just
this.
so the elevator is it's not big enough for him at all. Even if he goes up
He
like
could
first.
get on it first. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he
Okay.
could, and people could like get on top of him, I guess.
I could technically go on the outside of the elevator, just hanging upside down,
Yo, like a bat.
like a bat,
Like a Batman.
Like a
True.
badass.
True.
I'll do
Yeah,
that.
I'll say if Culkin goes on first in wolf mode, and Marius will like quickly he'll do some math really quick.
Make sure
Like,
your weight.
yeah,
Wait,
just be like,
yeah.
yeah, I think the load will be okay. That's kind of like it's like okay, you know, but I think so. And if Culkin gets on first, everyone else can kind of
under his belly.
yeah,
Yeah.
kind of
Okay.
like holding on to
The whole thing, like
yeah.
bows.
Feel that, you
Like,
feel that.
How long was the ride down?
Hard to tell, but
Oh, it was really. We lost.
it was
track.
long.
You
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was track because it's
Also,
such a dark journey.
I don't know about anyone else, but if we are perhaps going to risk fighting this man, perhaps it would be best to take a slight breather before we do so.
Joel,
Once we get up, we just find a spot.
I would like that so much
Yes.
because I could use arcane
I
restoration.
think it would be wise. All right. So, yeah, we'll get in the elevator.
Okay.
And if we may, I think we're going to start to try to take a short rest.
Yeah.
Can we do that in here, or do you want to do it? I guess we'd have to do it in here.
You can do it.
I mean-
I'll argue that this conversation plus the ride on the lift can qualify as a short rest. That's
Yes.
Okay,
Awesome.
so as we're
Right.
going up, we can kind of like sit and. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, are you spider climbing? Because that would probably not.
I mean, if I need to.
You don't have to.
Oh, okay,
But
then if I don't have to,
if you're
I'm
getting a
fine.
little cool, you can't short rest.
Nestled underneath a great wolf.
Yeah.
Nestled, yeah, we're all like Culkin's pups.
Yeah,
Like,
we're under his
nestled
little
in-
belly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
it's like
restful.
donutted.
Yeah.
Or
And
yeah,
we're all
if he like laid
It's
down.
super,
all
it's
little
super
spoons.
tight and
Yeah,
furry.
if he
We're
laid
all
down
cuddled.
in a little ball, we're like in the leg.
Oh, awesome.
So cute.
Is there
yeah.
any
Wonderful.
potential to have a private conversation or no?
I could scooch.
I'll say it's easy enough to be private in this. Like, you can find a way, and you guys are freaking
I'm taking it.
Yeah.
renegade.
You just hear
so,
a
yeah.
huge
No.
puppy
Yeah.
snore.
Yeah.
Long
All right, so
puppy dog.
Bat Boy, what are you doing?
Yeah, just at some point, kind of during the ride up, I've been very quiet. But I eventually, lean over to Andrel and just like very quietly. Thank you. You brought me back to myself. I don't lose control very often, but it can be difficult. Thank you.
Of course. We don't have to give in to it.
You choose.
We choose.
Are you all right?
Well, I'm holding the heart of a dear friend who apparently combined his mortal flesh with an unknown eldritch deity, which is not great. Additionally, it appears that I also combined my own flesh with the same eldritch deity, which is worse. And also, the person I've spent 30 years of my life with is dead. which is worst. So no.
I forget as much.
But I will be. Eventually.
You're doing remarkably well for someone whose entire world was just shattered.
I adapt well.
It appears so. What will you do?
Live whatever living means, if we survive this. When you live such as I do, this stupid academic life, slave to your own words and thoughts, and the fervent desire to just have something to tie your name to, something that mattered. It's funny thinking of the people who will never remember, who will never know it mattered. Legacy and all that. Locke did so much. So much good. So much good, and I'm the one who got immortalized in Blackstone. Doesn't seem fair.
You remember? You remember?
Not anything past that. I've made a inference as to why I was created. A substitute. Perhaps something just to buy time. But it's silly. I can't believe I'd be so foolish to believe that an elven partner wouldn't notice. 50 years old and I look like this. Please.
Perhaps to him it didn't matter. That's not entirely what I meant. I meant you remember. He did good. That's enough. That's enough.
That's why I'm determined to live, whatever it means.
We choose what that means too.
And hey, if I die, at least Marius remembers.
I would remember.
Thank you. We're going to be okay.
Maybe not.
Well, then I'll have to remember you, and you know this thing's Swiss cheese up here, so don't let me do that. You have to live.
I'll do my best. Let's put it that way.
All right. Just sit in companionable silence.
Yeah.
Oh, that was going on. In the other corner of this small lift.
Part of dog.
Yeah, just
The southern part of dog.
Southern
Yeah.
Large space.
I'll wave over Solana because I'm assuming I'll look over towards you.
Yeah.
You.
Marius, I'll be right back. Duty calls.
Marius is very busy, with this diagram.
I love it. Amazing.
redrafting, and trying out different models of it.
I'm so excited. Everything all right, Wilkes?
Can we talk about it?
Of course we can. We can talk about anything.
New at this. So, you look at him like he never left.
You're wondering why I'm not more angry?
Yeah.
I am. The person I loved most in the world flitted off to explore a whim and got stuck for 2 years. I lost everything. Took up a life of crime. I'm a laughingstock, but for one, I've never felt stronger before in my life. I would have never met you. I wouldn't be where I am right now. And he came back.
But with Andra, you only knew her for hours. The things you were saying today, you trusted her so quickly.
Is that surprising?
You know my history.
I do. Like I said, love is the bravest thing in the world. And I do love people.
But they hurt you.
Yes, that's part of it. You have to be okay with that. That's the trade. Love is not earned, it is loaned. Sometimes it gets taken away. But if you have ever loved anyone, you know what a gift it is to feel it. Is there someone you're afraid to forgive?
Yeah. I don't know what it was really, but there was something. We talked about betrayal earlier, and that's kind of what I'm hinting at here. I just seeing everything that happened today got me thinking, about him.
Yeah.
He's all right.
Is he still alive?
Don't know. Haven't seen him in a long time. Honestly, kind of tried to not see him. Wandering makes that easy. Wandering makes a lot of this easy. But today and with the promotion, I feel like maybe I need to confront some of these things.
A good leader.
Ugh.
You are a good leader.
I almost tried to put the heart in a demon.
That was not your fault.
Yeah,
And you trusted me,
that's true.
so you can trust. And you know that there's always a risk that the people you trust may not earn it, but that does not mean you stop trying. And if there's someone out there who has hurt you, first of all, they'll have to go through me. Second of all, you're ready to forgive them, then that must mean that there's something there to explore. Because if your heart was truly closed to them, you wouldn't wish to see them again. I wished every day to see Marius again. Because no matter how angry I am grateful he is alive. Look at him, he's...
Like, page after... He's got like a drafting board,
Yeah.
basically, that he's pulled out
Who
to
could
like
stay mad at
flip
that
the
idiot?
pages to, and he's just, yeah.
And whoever it is that has upset you, certainly there must be something you remember about them that warms your heart.
You always thought magic was pretty cool.
What's his name?
Oh, we don't do names.
All right, keep your secrets.
I gotta keep some from you.
I understand.
There's not many left after this.
I know. Someday it'll feel like a relief to you to not carry so many.
Well, wherever he is, I hope he's all right.
I hope so too. He's lucky.
If we make it out of this, maybe I'll have to reach out. I don't know.
I think you should. I think that'd be a brave thing to do. And you are nothing. Not one of the bravest people I've ever met.
All right.
I'm going to be all sappy. I'm with my friend, who's a sappy guy.
Am I rubbing off on you, huh?
Yeah, perhaps.
All right, well. Thank you.
Anytime.
And I'm happy for you. You seem happier.
I haven't been this happy in a long time.
Yeah.
He's such an idiot.
Just tears the page.
Marius, you have ink on your face.
And he tries to wipe it, and it just smears.
Take the handkerchief.
You probably should go help him. I'll be just fine.
I can stay with my friend a moment longer. He made me wait 2 years. I can make him wait a little longer.
Well, enough talking. That was a lot for me. So maybe
Yes,
just
you must
sit
be
in silence.
exhausted,
Yeah, I'm
of course.
tired.
Yes, no problem. Take a rest. All right. I'm glad you're back with us. You were sounding very weird.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was. I might have to look into ways to protect from that.
That's a good idea.
Especially if I'm going to start doing this stuff here and being a VODA and everything. Am I not going to be able to go out anymore?
I don't know. Responsibility.
I hate it.
I know.
But
you love it.
it's the only way to fix things here. I mean, I think that might be why he left in the first place.
And you have something in common. That's something you can talk about when you forgive him.
We got to get through this first.
Very well. Enjoy your rest.
Yeah, you as well.
I'm gonna sidle up next to Marius and just put my little hand on his shoulder.
He puts his head on yours.
Close my eyes and kind of just peek them open. Catch that again. Just watch that and kind of as I close my eyes, I kind of briefly crack a smile. We're doing my long rest.
And you all ascend. Does anybody else have something they want to do?
I'm just petting the puppy.
Yeah.
I just love that Tolkien is just
Vibing.
literally protecting.
It's
all
like
of us
puppy
and
dreams.
keeping us-
Yeah.
There's
Oh, yeah, he's doing the
a little bit of the you get a spot and the big paw starts to scratch.
Whole elevator.
Just
the wood tearing up the ledge.
Like, whoa.
Sorry, this has to happen.
No, it's all right.
Straight paw just kicks the side of the elevator. We all wow.
Cole can work so hard. He deserves it.
Like when someone jumps, but 5 times.
But way worse.
Way
Way
worse.
more stable.
Way worse.
Yeah. But you eventually reach that top point that is this sort of back, this deck almost of Valtor's house. And you make your way off the elevator. You go and
Big shake.
big dog shake.
Big shake.
Big dog
Yeah.
stretch.
Downward
dude.
dog.
There we
Big
go.
stretch.
Good boy.
Wow, that's a big stretch.
It's the biggest stretch I ever saw.
I've never seen a stretch that big.
And as you guys, as you all look over, before you enter the home, you can look out over the quarry, and you see all of those odd creatures are prone.
Oh.
They are head down, hands down toward you.
Oh.
I'm gonna cast a rope trick.
Well, they're prone, so I think they're happy. I think
they're-
I think
like
they're
supplics.
thrilled.
Yeah.
They have laid their bodies.
So cool. I'm just going to. I think I have a little sash tied around my waist.
Okay.
Just gonna take it out, whip it a few times, and throw it up into the air and toss it until it spirals. And that same magenta curl of magic begins to wisp around it until suddenly it cuts off midway through space
Okay.
and just dangles in midair.
Okay.
So we can put it up there. That's
All
a
right.
little baby demi-plane now.
Okay.
Do we want to put it up here? This is also now a super secret clubhouse
Does
just
it
for us.
move with you?
No.
It doesn't.
Would anybody be able to access it?
Can anyone see it?
Can any of these people here potentially see you doing this? And
So the thing is, if I can maintain contact with Tuir no matter where I am, as long as I'm within a certain distance. Should Tuir go into the plane and then pull the rope up, it disappears. No one can see it.
All right.
So you can't get in unless my owl gives you the rope.
All right.
oh, all right,
Well, we should speak to Veta then.
all right. Well, yeah, I guess put the fucking heart up in there and let's get it going.
Are we good with that? Am I going to put it in the plane and then
Yes.
they're going to charge us?
Are we, as we look around, is Vator anywhere?
Oh,
Is there,
yeah.
like anyone watching us, or they're all face down?
No,
prone?
they're all face
They're
down.
like bowing down. They're
Yeah.
they're
They can
in their
feel-
bag.
Yeah.
They're in their bag.
Man.
They can feel that it's here.
Yeah.
So
They know.
as we're sitting there, I'm gonna just look and see if I find Vator.
You turn into his house, or are you looking out over the quarry?
I'm looking everywhere for him.
Okay.
Just probably I would expect Marius just a minute, within the last hour said he hasn't left that house in forever, so I'm focusing there.
Yeah. So as you look in, he's not in the study desk area that he was in when you first came in, but you look back and you see that he's sitting next to Ephra on the bed.
Is he watching us?
No, he's got his back to you.
I'm gonna put it up in there with my owl and see if they get upset.
Okay.
Oh yeah, different plane. Oh shit.
Are they mad at me? Do you want me to read the spell description?
I'm reading it right now.
They all bolt upright and start screaming and
Well, they
charging
can't
at us.
nothing passes through it. They literally cannot get to it.
Well,
that's the thing.
that's good, but they can get to us.
They'll just go back. If they go back to digging, because if their compulsion was wherever it is, that's where they dig to.
Oh.
What?
We don't have a
What
source
can
of-
they?
I guess it was-
Who can
Anyway.
access it?
Yeah.
Sorry.
You?
So,
No, you
it's
do
out.
this. You do this.
Yeah.
Nothing appears to happen. Yeah.
Yep.
So far, so good.
Yes. Okay.
step one.
I kiss Tweer on the little feathery forehead. I go, if any of us come back, you just let us in, okay? I love you.
He's so cute.
I need a plush.
And then then Tyrion takes off carrying the rope.
I need a plushie.
And
Chuck the rope in. Just sealed. Nothing. Okay, great.
Step one complete.
Mm-hmm.
Now comes the hard part.
Yes.
Solana,
Mm.
you're up.
All right.
You guys have been casting magic and such. Is there any type of magic that would help
Cast
Solana?
enhance ability on you.
Thank you.
For for any charisma checks.
Sweet.
That same
With
magic
advantage.
just washes over you.
Amazing.
Yep.
Oh my god. Oh, thank you.
Well, that's like an hour, right?
It does last an hour. Blowing spell slots left. and right.
Amazing.
First,
you're
yeah.
not gonna meet him.
It'll be
Same.
fine. It'll be fine.
Vator, we have returned. We would like to discuss something of a grave nature with you.
Huh. You're alive.
We are.
Well, that's a first.
Yes.
The house. I'm probably just have my
your
nose
eye or a-
inside the door, just kind of looking through the windows, just
Yeah.
just kind of peeking in.
I'm probably off to the corner of the room, just kind of like.
He has not taken his eyes off of Ephra.
It is my understanding that the heart of Azregor is extremely dangerous. It is not something to be consumed, and I do not believe it will save your daughter.
What else am I supposed to do?
I don't know. But this is not the answer.
I have dug for every conceivable solution. If this won't save her, then maybe it will destroy them,
Who is them?
the gods.
Vader.
Maybe it'll just... Maybe it can just be over.
Is that what your daughter would have wanted? Do you think that in her heart of hearts, if she was a good child, someone you loved so dearly, do you think she'd want you to burn the world down?
She's not here to tell me what she wants.
Then you cannot make that decision for her.
Then I'll make it for me.
Vader.
Or maybe the rest of the world. This cursed land of repeat offenses. Of mortals who consistently bring about an end to themselves in their own hubris.
You speak as if you're not one of them.
If only I could be so lucky.
Vader. Wake up. What you are looking for is a hole of darkness.
If Azregor kills but one god, it all falls apart.
That's all you want is vengeance. Going to sick some lion on some beings beyond the realm of our understanding? Will that really make you happy? Will that really solve your problem?
My problem can't be solved.
Did I read his book? Have I read his book in school?
Yeah.
Is there anything in that book? Because presumably he has written essentially the opus on loss. Is there anything, his own advice, that I could invoke in this moment?
Interesting.
Ooh, that's good.
It is this. The book is centered around the loss of this sacred city.
Primordial.
Yeah, of this. It's the loss is this historical event where this bastion of hope and like just the highest form of society, a
Right.
society that took care of everyone,
Mm-hmm.
and like there was no poverty, there was
Right.
no sickness. Like, the
Right.
gods were directly available and
Right.
therefore
Mm-hmm.
created bounty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so while this conversation is happening, I'm at the door. I would like to smell and listen for things. I'm paying
Okay.
attention to Vator.
Yeah.
I want to smell the chemical changes in his body. Like, does he smell like he's becoming more aggressive, or like he might be in a more heated stance? And then also, I'm listening for his heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good.
Make a perception check.
Do you do that advantage as a whoop?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hell
As
yeah.
a whoop?
I love uppy dogs.
Hell yeah.
Vulcan for the wing.
That one wasn't good.
Do it.
Okay,
That
you
first
got
one.
another
Roll
one.
better.
Do it.
Better.
Hell yeah.
That's gonna be
Roll better.
That's all you
There
gotta
you
do.
go. There you
Yeah.
go.
You just gotta try harder.
Roll better. Do better.
But I think mine's better than the wolf.
Wolves. Oh wow.
So 17.
Okay.
Good.
You listen for his heartbeat. I would say like you listen for his heartbeat and you smell the like his sweat glands and like yeah the things that would alert you to like an. I guess I would
Like
like to
pheromone,
do is
like,
like draw. I would like to draw a line
adrenals.
between him getting like he is getting increasingly upset, but I wouldn't qualify it as aggressive.
Yeah. So
Like,
like
as-
I would be
yeah.
tracking the
Like-
emotional state, but I'm looking for aggression.
Yeah,
Is what I'm waiting for.
yeah. You thus far there does not seem to be like that tension or that
Mhm.
like that sense of like being poised to do something dramatic. Yeah,
Just like fucking in the doorway, just like.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, literally.
Dude, that's sick.
Keyed in,
That's so
man.
cool.
Yeah. But if that should change, I will keep that in mind.
Okay. Thank you.
We lost Primordia, but we did not lose life. We built new things. We carried on. We found new things to hope for, new things to build, new things to love. Aren't you tired? Does your heart not yearn for new things?
There can be nothing new.
That's not true. And you know it's not. You wrote the book.
Make a persuasion check.
Have advantage.
And you have something for yes.
You want to know what my plus to persuasion is? 10.
A lot.
That's why we chose you.
No fucking way.
No way.
Take a picture. Take a picture.
No way, dude. Oh my god.
This is the crit side.
Oh my god.
That's a
legit.
nat
What?
20
The crit
for a
side.
persuasion
Crit
check
side.
of 30.
Let's go.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh.
High five, man.
Yeah.
Not stop winning.
This guy is he's 600 years old.
Yeah,
like he
this is a
yeah.
hard man to persuade.
That's my bard dice too. That's my Una dice I
Jeez.
bought.
God.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's
what happened?
go.
Like, fuck.
My soul just left my body.
Helen wrote the book with me.
It was she who believed in the future. I was just scouring the past, looking for answers, when I should have been here with them. Dear. What happened down there?
We found it. It is all-consuming and incredibly evil. Whoever consumes it will likely become a being of unspeakable horrors. We must seal it away.
Raheem's. You saw it?
Yes.
It has done horrible things, strange things to each of us. There's a compulsion to it. It will surely devour and transform whatever it encounters into something horrifying and unrecognizable to you. We need your help to seal it away. We want to put it somewhere no one can find it.
Or destroy it.
The heart. You have the heart.
We do.
I know no way to destroy such a thing. It is the heart of a god. It is akin to killing Famir. To destroy that heart, the gods separated the souls from the bodies of the gods of malice. That's why us Rhaegor's court have been reassembling him to unite the heart and the form, the physical form.
If we were to do that, you believe Rhaegor would return?
It is nigh a certainty. What is death to a god?
So the heart was not to heal your daughter, it was to invoke pain. To invoke the pain you felt.
Did you think to ask him to heal her?
I don't know.
Cain. Protection.
As I look at him, does he seem also under some kind of similar?
Yeah, you've seen it in Wilkes
now,
so yeah, you would recognize it in as well. Yeah, that this is a similar look of like
kind of confusion and confliction.
That cognitive dissonance. Yeah.
All right,
Vator, I'd like to help you, but I need you to be willing. We've experienced firsthand. This thing corrupts the mind. I can grant you some measure of protection.
Can you hear it?
Could. Can you?
In my dreams, I can hear it.
Let us be rid of it. And I'll walk forward with my hand out.
And he doesn't move.
I'll put my hand on his shoulder. Come back. And I'll turn to his daughter. Do it for her. And I'll cast protection from evil and good on him.
Okay. He's gonna make his saves.
I'll extend my aura.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Okay, really quick.
Oh shit!
Okay.
God.
I was like, we're gonna have to fight him.
I wonder what his save is. How long has he been? He's been there for a minute.
Been here for
He's
50
a wizard.
Yeah.
A minute.
Yeah.
He's just been exposed to it for so long.
Yeah.
All he wants to do is return it.
Ish. Oh yeah.
Well, he said I have to bring it.
Yes.
You wanted to give it back to Rhaegor.
Yeah, he wants to bring it, and like it's not even about healing her.
Mm.
It's about this other fuck you.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's also the.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
So he
Wait.
has a +6 to his wisdom saving throws.
Okay.
And he's got a +3 from you.
Uh-huh.
And that's it, right? That's all of everything to account for.
+12.
Hang on.
Yo, if there's something to do, do it.
Oh wait, did you?
Oh, do I get my?
Was this helpful?
I get my
Bardics
bardics back after a short rest.
Yes.
Bardic.
For sure, yeah.
What do you say?
I think I gave it to him when I.
Yeah.
I'll say when I said you wrote the book.
Oh,
Mhm.
nice.
And that's a D8, right?
That's a D8.
That's a big
Buddy.
chunky
A
D8.
chunky boy.
Okay.
That could be a +2.
Wow, resets on
Do
a short rest. Amazing.
I remember. But that did it kind of hurt us. No, it didn't. It still helped. Yeah. Essentially, I'd come say,
My hackles are.
let's say when and I will, Watcher's will, and I'll give him advantage.
Okay. Always got advantage.
Yeah. So like my eyes go silver, and so do his.
He's got advantage. He's got a D8. He's got +3 in
And
addition.
+6.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
So +9,
Okay.
D8
The
advantage.
DC is 18.
Okay.
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 Come on, buddy.
I am mathing.
You got it.
You got this, bud. We're not worried.
I'm gonna redo it because I just want to double check that I'm right.
No, you're
Okay.
3, 9.
Yep. Okay. So yeah. See, it's a +9,
Yeah.
and then
To the roll.
the roll, the D8. I rolled a 2.
Okay, so plus
so-
11.
So 11.
11.
11.
You just need to roll a 7 or higher.
+3.
I rolled a 7. I was like, "There's no way," and then it's like, it just makes it. What was the other roll? Oh, a 2.
No.
I rolled a 2 and a 7.
Oh.
How does this happen? In every one of these games, I feel like this happens. We get the natural 20, and then just the save. I'm losing my shit.
Woo, boy.
Oh. Okay.
God.
Okay. What the fuck happened?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
yeah.
what
Okay.
happens?
600
Meets
years.
it, beats it.
Oh my god.
Dude, 50 years this dude has been here.
Yeah, just
It
years.
meets it, beats it.
Yeah.
That's true. It's probably 50 years. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, 50. No, it's 50 years. Marius says
Because he
that.
got here.
I'm shaking. Oh my
Dude.
god.
I feel
Welcome
it's-
to
And I'm
the tip.
standing in front of him. I've got like hand on the shoulder.
God. Oh my god.
Yeah. So there's this like, you can see the
Like the battle.
battle and also the shadow that's cast over this elf's visage, this expression, this weight in his face, and you don't see it like release, right? It's the smallest of like changes in expression, this like softening, and this and the way that his like head has been heavy and his posture has been like curled down is like just ever so slightly ameliorated, and he looks at you with clearer eyes than before. But you can see this is a person like very stupefied, like coming out of a coma in his own sense.
Mm.
We thought about creating a demiplane. Known only to
A
us.
hiding place.
We can't destroy it, and it can't be consumed. And if we hide it anywhere in our world, someone will find it. But
Most
if we all,
certainly.
Until perhaps we find a way to destroy it.
someday.
Somewhere to keep it safe.
Yes. Maybe when the gods are done resolving their differences, they can circle back on that one.
Perhaps.
I might
Okay.
pick up praying again, just to let them know.
Yeah. Never mind.
What?
Oh, I know a guy. You know. Hey, I don't know. He might have something to say on that. Just a thought. But that's for a later time. Creating a demiplane, I can do that.
Is there anything you need from us?
The heart, I suppose, but... I wonder if there's some way that I could assist you without knowing the information of the plane. I don't trust myself.
Is there perhaps a way? Do you have access to the modify memory spell?
I don't. But what if I were to make it and then cease to exist? No one would be able to find it ever again.
Is that what you want?
No, but it would in some small way make up for the damage I've done here.
Could you make a scroll of it? If I did it and I ceased to exist, I'm not a person.
No. My dear, you are the most incredible thing that I have ever seen in my life.
He's right.
You're not a person, you're a masterpiece.
But I'm the reason this happened. Part of me is, at least. If you want to talk about atonement, don't be so quick to throw yourself into non-existence.
Well, if we're talking about blame, technically you've never done anything wrong.
Perhaps you should take your own advice.
It is not for me or anyone here to decide what you choose to do with your mortal life, Vador.
If you were to cast a spell, and we were to find somebody who could make you forget, would that be satisfactory to everyone? You can't find something you didn't know existed.
It's true.
There's only one issue.
What is that?
If for any reason you ever fell under an ailment, and someone casted greater restoration on you, that would be entirely reversed.
Then I would hope that by then you have the fortitude of will not to succumb to your darker desires. I believe you're capable of change. Do you?
And he just looks over to Aoife. Let us hope.
That's all we can do. That's all any of us can do.
He turns. Okay. I'll make the demi-plane. What's the next step?
Probably leave this place.
How are you with abjuration?
I have a hand at it.
Non-detection wards?
Yes.
That would be great to have there as well.
Well, my mother could ensure that you'd forget.
Really?
She's far more powerful than I am.
She's one of the most powerful women I've ever seen.
She's had a very long time to learn.
You're the saliest bastard. Excuse me.
We prefer the term Salius hero in these parts.
There's been far worse things said about me. To my face and behind my back, it's quite alright. But yes.
Well, I've always wanted to meet her.
She's impressive.
What's to be done with Aoife?
Can she make sea travel? Presumably you were able to bring her here.
Yes.
We will ensure nothing happens to her. We will ensure her protection for the journey ahead.
Is she still... Do you know what I am?
Yep.
You son of a bitch.
I'm just saying.
That is... Okay. Settle. About my brains. Yes. Yes, of course.
And you know what my mother is.
Mm-hmm.
The curse. Well, have you explored that option?
It's not something that occurs to a father to do. And from the moment I laid eyes on the maps to Boworth, I felt the compulsion. So it's been some time.
It is a burden. But there are ways to carry on and deal with it. And, well, I'm sure that with your particular abilities, the Salius dynasty could find some use for your particular talents.
To be part of the world again.
I cannot guarantee it.
Oh. What the hell? You would...
I'd ask.
But my daughter... You would teach her.
Yes.
And if she wants to learn the sword, I can help with that.
I don't know what she might want. But I would love to. All right.
And he has a rickety, he like stands,
My
and
God.
it's kind of hard for him, and he steadies himself on the frame of her bed, and he begins to
Back up.
create the space.
Wow.
I should do it here. Yes, we should make the plane now.
Should we make it at sea?
Perhaps on the journey somewhere.
And I'll look out the window.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Somewhere perhaps a little further away.
Yeah, somewhere he can't see.
All right. And yeah, he
Let's pack up.
Begins to pack.
I'm gonna go to my rope trick.
I'm gonna. I've been leaning up in the corner this whole time, just kind of waiting.
Yeah.
It's all been lovely and touching. The crystal.
Oh. Yes.
And he turns a corner. There's like a curtained section, basically. And like in a moment of like, he turns the corner and almost in the same fluid motion, his hand appears with the bisected yellow crystal with the floating bits. And he's holding it in like a very, very fibrous cloth, like protecting his hands from
I'll walk up
interacting
to
with it.
him. Just hold my hand out.
If you don't mind. And he holds it out to Andra. And how do you take it?
I'm not going to touch it
Mhm.
directly. I'm going to just cover my hand with my sleeve.
Hmm.
He like curls the cloth underneath it as he hands it to you.
Take it.
It's encrypted and dense. It's pretty hard to parse. It'll take time.
I tap it.
You tap it. And you see a few things.
Here we go.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, to be fair, like whenever he said that, I'd be like, okay. but I'm still standing close to them.
Yeah, no, he wouldn't like do it. He wouldn't like walk away from you.
yeah.
But
No, you're good. You're good.
No, you're
yeah.
fine.
Just in the quick tap, you see glimpses of things from Lakain's perspective. You see you across a table from him eating, and next to you, Oz, and you're like eating this dish he's prepared, and these dark green vegetables and this like paste looking something or other, and you see from his vision him standing up to go get something else, and then he's turning around and you and Oz are like making faces at each other, and he has a little like smile to himself. You feel the warmth of his enjoyment, his mutual bemusement at this sort of joke, and you feel just for a second his excitement at the idea of one day you actually enjoying something he's made. And you see a miniature of a quaint little cottage that Lakahin has put together, and the like voice you hear echoing in your head, coming from your own lips. This will be our home in the demiplane of our dreams. And you feel the warmth of a kiss you shared afterward. Your vision shifts again. You and Lakahin, your vision, looking to you and taking turns holding on to Tuir, and it's coiling up Lakahin's arm and like rubbing its face up against his cheek, and he's looking to you and marveling at how a thing could. He says something to the effect of, "I didn't know salamanders could live this long. It's amazing." Your perspective shifts again to the night of the argument, and just screaming rage, and also just the horrible sorrow when he's looking at the side of your face and the way that your eyes have turned to stone, and he can't see through it to you. And then your vision shifts again to that same miniature cottage, destroyed, smashed on his desk, and he's looking down at it. You're seeing it, and then you see his vision turn, and there you are. There you are, the simulacrum, asleep in bed, Tuir coiled up in your arms. And this is the first moment he's seen you, and you feel that right away he knows. And then he climbs into bed next to you and wraps his arms around you. And your hand comes away from the memory crystal.
Did you say anything helpful?
No. Nothing helpful. It's pretty private.
Is there nothing?
So nothing about portals in there at all?
No.
There is a mountain of information.
Oh, I'm sorry. That I was just depressed. You could look if you wanted. I don't know what you'll get.
Does it change depending on
Does
what
it-
you look for, or how does this thing work?
Um,
I'm not really. Your private life is not important to me.
I've
so-
spent a fair amount of time trying to unpack it. It's led me to much of the discoveries we've made here, but it will take some doing to peel some memories from the others.
Wilkes, is it possible that all of the other information that we've gleaned here will be satisfactory for the mission?
It also bears reminding we have quite the journey.
We have
to
quite
navigate.
the
I
journey.
can figure it out. I knew
I
his
mean, if
cipher.
I'm coming with you, I can assist in that, and whatever you wish, I can try to make available. I would recommend against writing it for
That makes sense.
certain eyes.
That makes
Alright.
sense.
Certainly.
We can verbally. You know, I'm quite persuasive.
Andra,
Yes.
I trust you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And listen, I promise you, I know most of his ciphers and how he goes about encrypting. It shouldn't be that hard.
We'll have plenty of time.
Yeah, we got a long ride home.
You got the job done.
You did.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, grab as many of these flowers as you can.
Yes.
Quite literally.
Oh yeah, I'll grab some. I'll grab flowers.
Yeah, so you all gather your belongings. Is somebody able to carry Ifra?
I'll carry her.
Okay.
I can carry
Yeah,
her.
she
Yeah.
is
Wait, so how does this work?
skeletal.
Yeah.
There's a big machine. Are we turning her
Yeah,
here,
breathing.
or are we turning her on the?
We'll have to turn her with the mom. He can't do it.
I can't turn her.
Oh, you
I'm-
can't turn.
I'm
Mom-
not, I'm
mom,
not,
that's full
I'm not a full
yeah.
bounce.
Oh,
So-
your mom is okay.
Yeah.
Here's if we have to disconnect her to pick her up, I can stop time for her for a second before we have to plug her back in to it. I can do that 5 times.
Okay.
Marius has
Marius is
Yeah.
able to also he can reconfigure the breathing apparatus
Perfect.
to make
To
it
work
a
on
mobile kind of
Yeah.
situation.
We
Yeah.
can stay for however long we need to make sure that she is mobile as much as we can.
Is there anything else we need to do on this island before we leave it to shambles? I mean, the town below, the people in it, the creatures crawling around here. Do we just leave them to their own devices? I mean, to be fair, either way, I just wanted to bring it up to the.
That's
Group.
fair. That's a good
I mean,
point.
taking the heart with us precludes his rebirth.
Mhm.
So
Kind of go back to normal.
We should report back what we've seen. Perhaps more teams could help rehabilitate this island.
Sure.
Do you have a circle here? A teleportation circle set in your home?
I do not. It's a security risk.
Well, I know that, but
We know where the island is. We know how to get to it.
Yeah.
We can send teams once we get back to Stillgate.
I can send word.
Yes.
I'm just worried about the other statues. Do you know for certain if Asregor's heart was the only one present there?
I don't. But it is my suspicion. I'm sort of stringing a number of things together here. I can't say for absolute certainty, but I think Raimsa chose Asregor for a few reasons. His proximity. His corpse landed here when he was disassembled. Not all of it, mind you. I brought his head myself. The second is his purpose. Revenge, wrath. These are things that Raimsa doesn't understand things. I think you know this. It doesn't understand things the way we do. It doesn't use thoughts. It doesn't have plans. It is force. I think that aligned with Asregor's purpose in a way that it might have to do a little harder work to bend the other hearts to its will in the same way. Also, Asregor is the only... Well, I shouldn't say only, but Asregor had the most servants. It was his way.
It makes sense. He was incredibly charismatic, and I was never very popular.
Yes.
Well, the old you wasn't.
Trying to have a bit of levity here.
No, I understand.
But no, I don't. The juncture is unstable, certainly. And it is. It has ethereal proximity here. It is a place that. It's an open wound in a way that has never been seen. So I can't say for sure what its future will be. I'm happy to try and contribute to.
If it helps any, we have our eyes on it now.
We do. I opened it in some manner or another, or at least kept it open, so I might as well contribute to monitoring it and ensuring it.
If it's any consolation, Raimsa can't get in. That's why it needs the hearts. That's why it needed the gods.
We can do more once we return home.
Let's return.
Yeah, delivering the information is the most important part right now.
Mm-hmm.
And you all
Yeah, I'm
At
gonna
the boat.
Yeah.
get the rope
Yeah.
trick.
Let's
It's,
pack it up.
it's this is so crazy.
I'm going to have my little noodle owl carry the heart
Mhm.
aerially because I don't want them to murk us.
Yeah.
So
Super high up in the sky.
super high up. Super high up.
Go to the
Yeah.
boat.
Yeah, I think once we're
And I think I just let you guide me. My eyes flash white. I just kind of
we'll guide her.
Just
Jump on top of-
I'll nudge you with my nose
Yeah.
and get down. And you can.
Yeah, you do. It is apparent, especially you're seeing through 2 of your eyes.
yes.
There are a number of
Those feline fiends that climb the trees to look up at where you're flying, and they snap at you, and they jump, and they leap, and they make attempts to try and kill Tuir. But you are able to be aloft enough that they are unable to reach you. But yeah, you all hear the sounds of these.
Yeah. We're riding on
things like
the wolf's
leaping
back.
into the
On Calkin's back.
Do we see those kind of hopping up and around
Um,
or hear them?
you can hear them. Yeah.
I'll lean to Solana.
Yes.
Your friend here. There's another one, Marius.
Marius, yes.
Oh, it's called Phoebe, right?
Phoebe.
Do we need to find him? Can we search? Are we leaving him
He
to
stopped
his
showing up to our meetings. I don't know why.
I mean, we can always come back.
Did you find you
Found
found
his
his
robes and his things, but not any of his remains.
Could be out there. He could
He
be
could
turned.
be one of them.
Is there a quick way to find him with a
turned?
Regardless, we have enough, more than enough to handle at the moment, and hopefully if he is among them, he can survive long enough for us to come back and try to find him again.
Oh, poor little guy.
I know.
Well, cocktail is technically mine, so we can always return if we need to.
Promise? You do owe me one. I will knock one favor off your ledger if you help me find Phoebe.
Apparently, I owe you two now.
You do.
Oh no, I
But you'll be back down
probably
to
owe
one.
you now also, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Yes.
You don't want to owe her anything.
No.
Trust me.
It's been years.
He had to wear a chicken costume. I won't say why.
It was one of my more embarrassing evenings. Needless to say. All right. You return to the ship. You leave this place behind us.
For now.
For now. Return to Stillgate. We'll see what my mother can do. For you. The heart. For her.
And you all make your way through the town of Boworth. It is silent as the grave. There are you get like people at their windows, like looking out. Their vision, their pupils dilated.
Like riding on the back of a giant wolf.
Yeah. But they're frightened, but you can see their intense focus on
Oh, yeah.
as you move through.
I think I stare them in the eyes.
And you meet Smoke Breather at the dock. He has been circling the ship around.
Yeah.
Ever since
Smart.
he got a sense of
You
what.
would know.
I think I told it. Did I say that? I forgot. But like I fully intended to go back and be like, best not to dock. Just go out to like.
I
go
think you
out.
probably did say something.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah,
Anyway.
he has since
But he got the sense
kept
of it.
it. Yeah, he's smart enough to know.
Yeah, he's a good.
Yeah, when he could hear the sounds
Yeah.
coming from him. Nah.
Yeah.
Just gonna
Very valuable ship elsewhere.
Yeah.
Isn't he a sight for sore eyes?
Indeed.
Captain,
Smoke.
you found some new crew members, huh?
Indeed.
This is Andra. This is my husband, Marius.
Smoke Breather at your service. Hello, Smoke Breather.
and,
Vator just looks.
This is Vator and Ifra. And Tuir is somewhere nearby. They'll be docking with us shortly.
And like Smoke Breather just like sort of like slithers around the design of the breathing apparatus, kind of intrigued, and gives like a look of approval to Marius and helps you all board the ship.
Culkin.
I will return to
Yeah.
Koken for
Yeah.
him.
And Marius, is there anything we could do to assist with my friend's seasickness?
I don't like your boat.
He doesn't like
It's not my boat.
It's my boat, Culkin. But I have some areas.
Your boat.
It's my boat.
Quite all right. He just doesn't like the boat.
Are you already seasick? You just got on this thing.
I ate a berry.
No, don't eat more food.
It might help.
You're right.
Help before?
You're right.
I didn't try it before.
If it gets really bad, you know that trick I did with the rope? I can make a little room for you, but it only lasts for an hour at a time, so...
And we need it.
I might just play around with different animals and see if any of them like it more.
Marius is digging through his bag, and you hear the jingle jangle of vials, and it is the telltale.
Oh.
You could hear him coming down the hall. Clink, clink, clink.
Sorry, I'm late.
We heard.
And he produces a little bright green potion, this tiny little vial, and he offers it to you.
What's that then?
It's not going to keep you from feeling lousy, but it'll keep you from feeling lousy, you know what I mean?
Let's go.
You feel your stomach steeled ever so slightly, and you all board the ship.
Yeah.
Actually, on our trip as we're sailing,
Yeah.
a little bit later, if this is
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll just say, you do depart. You
Yay.
Before you do that, can I do something?
sure.
Wait, I don't.
Things on things.
What are you gonna do?
Things and stuff.
Are you gonna talk to people?
Stuff and
No, I'm
things.
not gonna talk to people.
Can I talk to some people real quick?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah,
Super quick.
you were
I
wolf for a
basically
while.
have something I want to do before we end this thing.
Cool.
Yeah.
On the boat sometime.
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
wolf for a while.
I wanna find. Actually, you're one of the people I wanna find.
Okay.
Love it.
Wilkes. I couldn't talk back there.
Yeah.
So, I know your lot deals in information, secrets, and that piece of sand dung, Wraith Brew. Look, are you around? Are you generally? I just
I'm probably
kinda
just up on the ship at the top sometime.
catch your eye and then look back. He's a lich. Right, yeah.
How do you know this?
Vator's that book he gave. We read this conversation between him and Wraith Brew, and it said as much. Thought it might be information you could use.
Definitely. Is there any way to repeat this information, or this is going to be a word of mouth thing?
I think. Did you take it? 'Cause I don't really have a bag or anything, so I couldn't.
Oh yeah, his
Journal.
It was a
He
letter.
offered
or-
the.
He offered it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could have taken
I would
I
have
have
offered
it,
it to you to
Yeah, I'll
carry.
say I haven't. Yeah.
Either way, yeah. But I mean, oh man, I don't know what that means for the war, but it can't be good.
It won't be good for people to know that he's, not really alive.
Right. And might change his motives too. So this could change the war.
Yeah. Right. Well, cheerio. And I'll go find Vator.
Yeah. The war minister for one of the 3 countries in this world's a lich. See you later.
Ding, ding, ding.
Well,
Right, so did I hear you say she was born in the waste?
Yes.
Alright, and I'll reach around my neck and take my totem. This is, a piece of carapace from a wasteland binder. They can absorb errant magics from the waste. And who knows, maybe it could help her on her new journey.
And you killed that in your ritual.
A baby one, a very small one. But yes, I'll find another. Here, give it to her.
I can't possibly accept this.
You can, and you will.
And he takes it. Thank you.
Right. You've given me something that can help my people.
Put it to
Appreciate
use.
it. I said I would help her.
Thank you. If there's any way I can help with Wraith Brew, it would be my sublime pleasure.
I think we just need to tell as many people as we can.
Okay.
Damages reputation.
Okay.
Right. We get some rest. Rest of you lot. Good work.
Good work to you, Culkin.
Been a pleasure. Right. I'm gonna go sit down on the deck and grab a bucket. Just in case. No, I feel alright. I do. Marius. So far. It's alright.
Let me know. I can whip some more stuff up if you need.
Alright, be ready.
Okay. I'll be right over here. The boat is not that big.
I'm not going anywhere now.
Yeah. Folks, did you have something you wanted to do?
I got one
That's
thing too.
That's
Okay.
some stuff. You can go ahead.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'll go last.
There's I just like I don't know who's around. I don't know who I say this to. But as we leave the island, I'm just like standing at the back of the boat looking at it.
I'll be near you.
And I'll turn to Solana. There's one thing I keep thinking about. If our gods beat them, they beat the gods before them, what is Rahim saw?
That's a very good question. If this has happened,
Bloody good question.
if this has happened before, presumably, mortals lack originality. So presumably this will happen again. There's only so much we can do. But I would like to say that if folks like us can stand up, perhaps we can prevent another uprising in the future.
I'm rather glad I met you at school.
I'm not. Just kidding. You're quite a lovely friend. And you've been holding on to so much for so long. I hope at least knowing that your secret's safe with us has brought you some comfort.
It has.
Never met a Dampier before. Quite exciting, really.
It comes with its downsides.
I'm certain it does.
Some upsides too.
I'll bet. You still came to me. A friend that got a little too drunk at my wedding.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Exactly. But your favor does.
I fucking love that. And yeah, I'll just kind of playfully bump into stuff.
Yeah.
That's it.
Last thing. I'm going to take my bucket over to Andra.
Hell yeah. Take that bucket over.
I can change into a lot of things.
Yeah.
And, but I'm still me. So, you're alright. You're you, not that thing.
Leaning back against the paneling of the ship, and I'm just going to lift my arm up.
Alright, I'm gonna,
You don't have to turn into anything.
I'll just kind of nuzzle up under.
I'll wrap an arm around you. Thank you.
Thank you.
my heart.
Do you want anything? Do you want to do it?
I'm looking at the crystal. I think I'm just trying to decode the crystal, if I'm entirely honest. I'm pretty locked in on that.
You got this.
And you're finding all manner of things, personal memories of Lakain, like this is very nearly his autobiography, but it does also contain many of his works, his how he developed the path and what potential uses for the juncture were, and even like the ways he was trying to figure out how to work around what Andra Prime wanted to do, the ways that he was trying to resolve the friction with that challenge. But always you find over and over again, with every degree of scrutiny you apply, that same feeling that when he was with the simulacrum, he felt genuine love.
I, in the back of my spell book, notate everything but equations. Everything but that. But I'll write everything else down.
You write the autobiography of Lakain. You ghostwrite it.
Yep.
Not to use not to put too fine a point on it. The word ghost.
Yeah, up in the crow's nest. Like I'm kind of seeing that happen. Andra's kind of writing in her notes and scribbling, and over the period of time as the ship sails, I'm seeing people like walking around with a bucket, and Lana and Kane standing at the back of the ship.
Smoke breathers at the helm, and he like turns the thing, and then he like takes like some metal pipes out, and he's like banging on the.
And I'm assuming at some point, once I feel like we're safe enough away from the island and we have kind of gotten away from danger, I'll probably notice at some point Solana and Marius kind of in an embrace, and it's kind of sigh, look out into the ocean, and I'll pull out a piece of parchment, I'll pull out a quill, and I'll pull out a little vial of ink. I'll dip the pen in it, or the quill in it. And I kind of reach my hand out, and I'm holding the quill in my hand, and the little moss pieces and bark seem to almost like steam is coming off, like they're heating up. And as this steam turns into like this green smoke, it solidifies into a like ethereal hand. It's like cast mage hand.
Okay.
And I pick up the quill with the mage hand.
Yeah.
And a little smirk and smile comes across my face. And I begin to write. And at the end of the letter, at the start of the letter, the words start to flare into this purple hue as the words disappear.
Huh.
And I look off into the ocean and just kind of nod. I hope you fucking read it this time.
I think I look up. Like I'm with Maris, but I like look up and I see if I try to meet your eyes.
Yeah, I did it.
Very good.
Did what?
You hear me walking around. The boat's not that bad, actually.
This is the character development.
Yeah, we've done it.
Actually, I'm like looking for creatures that I can catalog.
Oh, yeah, with your newfound sea leg. Yeah. Wow. And so I'm just trying to calculate here. What did we? Yeah. So it's been basically a full day, and you're sailing toward the setting sun, and you find yourselves very grateful for the orange yellow glow that it casts over the water as it reflects, and the steep contrast between that and the abyss that you just went through, and you think of the things that you have on your plate to do, all the tasks ahead, the steep hills to climb, but also trust you found in new people, and
Andra, you have been displaced from time, but you are now realized in a way that you might have never known. And Solana, you have found the love of your life again, but also in the time between, you found yourself. And Wilkes, you've opened up yourself to a possibility. Somehow through fighting against this eldritch thing in your brain has given you a sense of the stakes and the consequences of your life. And Culkin, you've got your sea legs. but also, yeah, you maybe have a way to free your people from the bindings of this heinous creature. And the foot he's had on the throat of your people. And Kane, boy, oh boy, do you have a story for your order. And many requests on your mind for your mother. But you suspect that Malachi will be very proud to hear of your actions and probably impressed at the good judgment you applied. And as you all feel this sense of the tension dissipating, the pall that the island cast over you disappearing, that is where we're going to end. The key to the universe.
Bravo, Shane!
You
guys
did it!
Thank you all so much for listening, watching. Gosh, that's still crazy to me. We hope you enjoyed watching and listening as much as we enjoyed playing it.
Yeah.
And just a huge freaking applause. I bow down to our guests, Mayana and Brooke. Y'all
You're
are so
amazing.
beautiful and amazing. Thank you so
Up-leveled
much.
us so
Thank you for having me.
Truly,
Thank
I'm
you
so honored. I feel so blessed. I cannot. My gratitude cannot be overstated. I've been able to meet you guys through this process, and I just man,
Real win.
y'all are such beautiful, wonderful people.
Yeah.
No,
your
you.
minds,
You.
your brains are
Dude.
amazing and
That was
inspiring.
crazy.
Uno reverse. Yeah.
Oh,
Uno reverse.
What is life, guys?
Crazy.
What is life?
Oh my God! So thank you so much.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it from
Truly.
everybody-
Thank you for
from
having
Venture
us.
Forth officially, but also from
Yeah.
from,
Yeah.
from
Thank
my
you.
black and red bile filth.
Heart.
God.
Thank you. Genuinely.
Yes.
This has been such a magical
Yes.
experience. All of you are so fabulous.
You're incredible.
What a
you
gift. What a gift.
Gosh.
And
You got
who
it.
knows? Who knows?
Who knows?
I'm just saying, we threw some shit in there at the end.
Boy, it's like, okay, well, we need 30 more episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know?
Anyways, thanks again. Bye, nerds. Bye, nerds.
We did it.
We did it.
Or we undid it.
Wow.
Let's go secret third option.
Hey nerds, Russ here. If you're enjoying Venture Forth, please follow, and subscribe on whatever platform you're using. And make sure to tell your friends, and your family, and the person walking on the side of the street, all of those things. Just yell out that you love Venture Forth. And if you're interested in going the extra mile, please check out our Patreon. There's a link in our description. It really supports us as a whole. We wouldn't be able to do it without our patrons. And you get access to some really cool bonus content. So if you want to see us off the screen, off the podcast, doing silly things, that's where to go. Bye, nerds.